Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today from Hasbro, we are featuring the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Viper in the ever-popular Python Patrol theme. Okay, so I believe the Python Patrol is exclusive to Target here in the United States, much like Cobra Island. When I first saw this figure, it's not that I was hesitant to pick it up, but when I saw it, I thought, oh, cool, new figures. And then when I saw it was the Python Patrol, I was kind of like, whatever. Python Patrol was something that by the time it was introduced into G.I. Joe, I think by then, as a child, I might have moved on to like video games, because I think around that time period, maybe the Nintendo Entertainment System came out. So by the time G.I. Joe reached Python Patrol, I think not that I outgrew it, but I think I just wasn't as interested. So I didn't really have a firm attachment to Python Patrol. And when I saw this at the store, I was kind of like, I'm not sure about this. But I knew I wanted it anyways because, not that I'm a completionist, but anytime there's a new G.I. Joe figure on the shelves, I always try to grab it and kind of like, give it a fair shake to see if it's any good. And I gotta be honest, prior to shooting this video, I was just kind of staring at this thing for like 5 minutes, and I think I'm falling in love with it. I always thought Python Patrol was kind of like gaudy and tacky. Like the repainted vehicles and the repainted figures, they just looked kind of weird. But there's something about the Viper that I think the aesthetic works really well. For example, here is the Python Patrol bat. And for me, the color scheme, it's nice, but there's something about the maroon or the burnt red that kind of just doesn't work for me. But with the Viper, though, there's something about the color scheme where I think like the gray with the Python Patrol patterning on the sleeves, there's something about it that just kind of like really pulls it together. And it kind of reminds me of like Firefly. And I'm a huge Firefly fan, and also the fact that it's a Cobra Viper. The Vipers are probably my favorite stock Cobra troops, and I don't know, there's something about this that after a while it just started to really grow on me. So I'm really looking forward to checking this out. It's not breaking any new ground. If you have the first release of the figure, it's very much been there, done that. The first release, I think also there's the first release, and then there's the new 3-pack. It's the Cobra Viper 3-pack. I've seen it on Amazon, and I've also seen it at GameStop. That one comes with 3 Cobra Vipers and the squad leader. Or it comes with 3 Vipers. One is the squad leader, and the other 2, they're slightly, I think, either brighter or darker versions of the first release. But this one's cool because it's a unique color scheme altogether. I believe the weapons are the same as the first one. It's a very futuristic looking kind of like rifle. Comes with pistols, the backpack. Love this illustration. I kind of wish all the illustrations in the package design and classified series kind of reflected this kind of look. They kind of mix up the artists, so it's kind of inconsistent. But whoever illustrated this one's like awesome. I love this one a lot. On the back, we kind of get that Python Patrol, like, weird graphic. I didn't like Cobra Island's back image, and I hate this one even more. So, I don't know. On the side, we have the perks and abilities, which can be deciphered on the G.I. Joe website. So, yeah, this is a character that I'm very fond of. Alright, so this is a great troop builder. I remember for the original G.I. Joe series, and then some of the G.I. Joe series that we got in the late 90s and early 2000s, anytime there was a Viper figure, I was always on board, and it was like the figure I loved to troop build the most. There was something about the helmet and the visor and the vest, everything just kind of like, the whole look just kind of appealed to me a little bit more so than the average, like Cobra infantry or trooper. There's something about the Viper that just seemed really badass. And like I said, at the start of the video, I wasn't too keen on this when I first saw it at the store, but You know, the longer I looked at it, I don't know, something about this just kind of clicked. And then, I don't know, I kind of just fell in love with this figure. It's really well done. You know, if you've handled the first one, you know, it's pretty much the same figure except for the color scheme. So all the beautiful detailing's there. The sculpting's really nice. It retains the same articulation scheme. You know, nothing's changed with that. But the only thing different is, you know, the colors. They're great troop builders, and that's where it gets kind of expensive. You know, if you really want to amass a solid army of Python Patrol soldiers, you know, you're looking at spending lots of money. The way I kind of approach army building, usually with like generic stock troops that aren't unique hero characters, you know, whether it's like the Cobra Trooper or the infantry or the Vipers, I always start off just getting at least 2 figures. You know, that way if I'm putting them in a display, I can always like you know, set them up and maybe stand one on each side of like an officer or like Cobra Commander. And then down the road, you know, if there's ever sales or, you know, I'd come across them in the wild, I might pick up another one and here and there. But for the most part, the Vipers are great to troop build, great army builders. They come with some beautiful accessories like the backpack we see here. There's the goggles, rifle, and pistol. So yeah, it's an awesome figure. You know, the first one came out some time ago, and I remember that one being hard to find since it was a Target exclusive. But, you know, they eventually re-released it in the 3-pack, which is awesome too, and it comes with some additional accessories. But the hard thing is that the price point on the 3-packs is kind of a lot, so it's kind of a tough pill to swallow. And on top of that, even though they retain the kind of more traditional blue and red color scheme, the 3-pack does not match with the first release figures, which could be kind of bothersome for some collectors. But overall, it's a great figure, great army builder. If you're a customizer, you know, there's some wonderful pieces here. And you can easily make, you know, some new unique characters or heroes with this. And I love the patterning on the sleeves. That's really well done. Overall, a beautiful figure. If I had to rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10, for me, an easy 8.5 to a low 9. It's solid. Alright, so let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So, until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.